Hey guys, it's Real Reviews of Aiden. I know you might be saying, why haven't you been here for so long? Well, this year I've been kind of having a lot to do, so I'm sorry I've been taking a while, but we're back and I will try my best. Now, if you can see behind me, these are just boxes because I had a flood in my basement, so I got new um, I got to have to get new wood, so now there's just some boxes behind me. So if you can try to ignore that, then that's great. But I thought just because it's gonna be summer next month, why not a perfect time then to do a top five least and most anticipated movies of this summer? Now I know you might be saying, why only five? Well, I only have five movies to look forward to in the summer. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna start with least and then start with most. So with that said, I just need to find my list and then I'll remember which movie I said. Oh, and by the way, Mission Impossible's not on the list because I've already seen it. So, no Mission Impossible on the list. Or Lilo and Stitch. So, they're not on the list because I've already seen them. Okay, number five. Alright, here's my least. Number five is a movie called Clicker. Now, I know some people might be saying, why are you dreading this movie? Well, sorry, just looking at what this is again. This movie. I'm trying to remember what this movie is. I don't know, it's just some movie and just whatever, moving on. Number four is Megan 2. I don't like horror movies, moving on. Number three, 28 years later. I don't like horror movies, moving on. Number two, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but Karate Kid Legends. Now I know this is coming out tomorrow, but I don't honestly give a crap. Now this is coming from a guy that hasn't even seen any Karate Kid movies. Yep, you heard me. I have not seen any Karate Kid movies. Now that's not to say that I hate them, I just have no opinion on them. But I remember when I saw Sonic 3 and I saw this trailer, I was like, this looks awful. So yeah, just I don't like the trailer, and I mean it's getting bad reviews, so I know it's gonna be bad. But anyway, number one, this is not just my least anticipated movie of the summer. This is also my least anticipated movie of the rest of this year. And I'm going to piss off a lot of people with this number one. Although, if you are watching this, Lily, you will like this number one. My number one least anticipated summer 2025 movie is The Bad Guys 2. Ah! Yeah, if you could not hear from that loud swear there, you can see that I'm really dreading this. Now, this is coming from a guy that hated the first movie. I hated the first movie. I know a lot of people loved it. I think it's one of the most overrated animated and movie time. Like I saw that movie, like me and Lily, we hated it, and we're like, what do people love about this? And the fact that this gets a sequel, like what the fuck? Also, I mean, some of the people in this, I'm like, what are you doing? Like Aquafina, for example, and Sam Rockwell. Like, you're better at this, you two. And yeah, just I hated the trailers and just the animation looks awful. The jokes look like the lowest of the low. It just looks awful. And I swear to you people, you better see the Naked Gun over this and not pay money to see this. And to anyone that thinks this looks and to anyone that thinks this looks great, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So with that said, I am dreading this movie with a passion. Oh boy, I can't wait to roast this movie. And I'm not seeing it in theaters. None of these I'm seeing in theaters. I'm waiting to streaming. I'm not seeing any of these in theaters. I'm gonna wait till streaming. So well not streaming, watch online. That's what I meant. So yeah, screw all these movies and I'm done. I'm done talking about these. Now let's talk about me now. Let's put on a smile. Alright, now we can talk about the most anticipated. But unlike Lise, I do have some honorable mentions. So I am only counting movies that are coming out in May 30th and onwards, by the way. So any movies that was before that, they're not on the list. Sorry. But, whoops. Alright, let's just find. Just give me a minute. Just trying to find something. Come on, phone. Okay, May 30th. Alright. One would be the Fikian scheme, if I said that right. That's one honorable mention. The next honorable mention would be I'll give it to How to Train Your Dragon, even though I am very skeptical on this movie. I just love the cartoons, so I'm skeptical. Materialist is another honorable mention. I mean, it got my boy Chris Evans, so you got me hooked. Elio's another honorable mention. I mean, I love Pixar, so there you go. F1's another one. I know a lot of people be mad that's not on the list, but I'm excited. There's five more I'm more excited for, but I am excited nonetheless. I mean, it's by the director of Top Gun Maverick, which I love that movie, so it's got a lot of hope for me. Next, Jurassic World Rebirth. I know a lot of people are gonna be mad. This is not. Oh wait, sorry, not Jurassic World. Sorry, wrong one. Heads of State. I mean, you got my boy Idris Elba, so you got me hooked. Alright. Smurfs is another honorable mention. I know a lot of people are dreading it, but I'm curious on it. And I think my last honorable mention would be The Naked Gun. Yeah, I think that's all of them. So now let's get to my top five most anticipated summer movies of 2025. All right, my number five is a sequel to one of my favorite comedy movies of the 90s, and it has my second favorite comedian of all time starring in this. My number five is Happy Gilmore 2. Now, 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 if you know me, I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan. I mean, I saw him twice on stage. Like, what do you expect? But I love Happy Gilmore. It is like one of my favorite comedy movies of all time. So the fact that we finally get a sequel is great. And I loved the trailer. I think it looks hilarious. Adam Sandler is like such an. I love Adam Sandler as an actor, and I can't wait for this. And I would say of the movies coming to streaming, it's my most anticipated streaming movie of this summer. And yeah, just everything about it just looks great. It looks funny. I'm hyped for it, and I can't wait to watch it when it comes out on Netflix. Yeah, number five, Happy Gilmore 2. Okay, so that was my number five. Now let's go on to my number four. My number four is by most anticipated Marvel movie of the rest of this year, The Fantastic Four First Steps. Now, I know a lot of people might be saying they hate Marvel. Now, yes, I am kind of a little bit of a bias between Marvel nowadays, and I'm kind of tired of it. But the fact that you got my boy, Pedro Pascal, makes this actually look like it could be great. I mean, yes, I've not seen any Fantastic Four movies, no, but just I love Pedro Pascal. I love him as an actor. So, and the fact that he's going to be the new Mr. Fantastic, I think he's going to be great. And I really liked the trailers. Like, I'm really surprised at how good this looked. Like, I didn't expect it to be good at all, and the trailer surprised me. It looks really good, and I'm very curious on it. So yeah, number four is the Fantastic Four First Steps. All right, number three. Now, I think a lot of people were probably expecting this to be on the list, but it's Ballerine. All right, so that was my number four. Now let's get to my number three. My number three is easily my most anticipated movie of this June month, and that is Ballerina. Now, you know me, I am a huge John Wick fan. I love all the John Wick movies, so the fact that now, at first, I was a bit skeptical on a female John Wick, but I really was impressed with that first trailer. I've not seen the other trailers yet, maybe I will soon, but that first trailer just had me hooked. And I'm kind of curious on to see how this girl does as the new John Wick. Like, I don't know much about her as an actress, but I'm really impressed to see how she does. And the trailer was just really good, and I just hope it's a great spin off to John Wick, and I really hope that it's just a fun summer blockbuster and a great way to start off the summer. All right, number two. I think a lot of people would probably put this at number one, but this was close to number one, and that is Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, look, I would say I'm a casual Jurassic Park fan. Like, what do I mean by that? I love the Jurassic Park movies. The World movies I like, but I don't like as much. But I'm really curious on this. Now, no, it's not because of Scarlett Johansson. I'm not really big on her. The reason why I'm excited for this is actually Jonathan Bailey. I mean, he really impressed me in Wicked last year, and I am just curious on how he does in this movie. And the trailer was very impressing, very impressed by the trailer, but I just really liked the trailer, and I just hope it's a great. I mean, I won't be seeing it first in July. I think you probably know what it will be, but maybe not all of you do, but most of you will. But anyway, number two is Jurassic World Rebirth. And yeah, I mean, it's by the director who did Godzilla. I mean, and I love this director. I loved Godzilla. Um, I really enjoyed the creator. I even really liked Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So I really like Gareth Edwards as a director. So I'm curious on how this is. Anyway, that's my number two. Anyway, that was my number two. Now it's on to my number one. My number one is easily not just my most anticipated movie of this summer, but it is easily my most anticipated movie of the rest of this year. Number one is Superman. Yep, I know, DC lover, I know, but holy crap, these trailers, man, have been some of the best trailers I've seen in like a while. Like, god dang, that teaser, like, last year had me so hooked, and the second trailer I thought was even better. And I love, and yes, I am a huge DC fan. I am more a DC fan than Marvel, unpopular opinion. And Superman, if it weren't for Batman, Superman would honestly be my favorite superhero. Like, I love Superman. Like, Superman is like a character that I feel like, yeah, there's some haters of Superman, but I really can't see what is there to hate about the guy. Like he's awesome. He's a badass. He's like he can fly. He's a badass. He's nice, and I just love him. And I mean, yes, it will be hard to top Henry Cavill as Superman, but and I mean, it's by the director James Gunn. Who I love James Gunn. I mean, he directed the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. And although I'm not a huge Marvel fan, I do love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and I'm curious on to see how James Gunn reboots the DCU. And I just been loving these trailers. This new guy, I'm really curious and really excited to see how he does as Superman and Clark Kent. I mean, yeah, just the trailers are incredible. And I'm going day one when this comes out, and I just can't wait. And I just hope that this is the best Superman movie since Man of Steel. Like it just looks incredible. So yeah, number one is easily Superman. All right, well that was my list, and yeah. But before I f- f- before I end this video, I would like to say that if you're curious onto what my favorite movie was last year, it was Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and my worst was. Hmm, I'll come back to that. But as for what my best movie was last year, it would be Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and I guess worse, I guess Kung Fu Panda 4. But anyway, and yeah, just so there's what you. That's what I. So yeah, there's your movies, and I won't be done, and I also will be next week doing this podcast with my mom as my host. So I'll see you then next week. Bye.